melanated people, black and brown people, we've been practicing yoga for tens of thousands of years. So it's nothing new to us. It's nothing outside of us. The method of being connected to self, the method of finding peace in oneself is not a African, not a non-indigenous practice. It's very much African. It's very much indigenous. So I think that's the first thing that people have to understand, that this is not something outside of your culture, not something outside of your ancestry. And then the second thing is to not allow Western cultures and mainstream industry to intimidate you, because what we see in most studios is folks who don't look, who are not melanated, who are not, black or brown, practicing yoga, and we get intimidated by that, But when but then if we look harder and we see, okay, there are spaces, there are teachers who look like me, who are black and brown, and they practice yoga. And then as I'm understanding the history of yoga, wait a minute, the first practitioners of yoga were black people, or were people out of Africa, the people who were indigenous to those lands. And then it's like that mindset now of like, oh, this is outside of me. That slowly starts to go away, because now you can connect more on a deeper level. And the powerful thing about Kemetic yoga is that we're practicing a style of yoga that comes from the motherland, that comes from Africa. So Kemetic yoga is a form of African-based yoga. It's an African-based yoga. Now, it happens to be the most well-documented practice of yoga in all of Africa. But I'm pretty sure if we do more research and we look deeper, we'll see that there was probably yoga practice in other parts, in other ancient civilizations throughout Africa. It's just ancient Egypt